Hey there, good to see you again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go right now and check out this video and you'll see why I say again. We talked about credit scores in the last video and I may have left you on the edge. So what are we going to do now? We're going to talk about how to improve your credit so that you look as attractive and sexy as possible to those home mortgage lenders. So the first thing that we want to do is to check for errors on your credit report. Now, there are many credit services that you can use. Maybe your bank or your credit union offers them where you can go and say, hey, I want to see my credit scores and my credit history. I want to know what's on my credit report. If you see that there are some errors, you have the right as a citizen to go in and dispute some charges or some issues if you see something wrong. And you want to do that as quickly as possible to make sure you get those resolved so that you can move forward in your home search and credit restoration process. The next thing that you want to do is pay down credit card bills. Now, we hear all types of information, but every lender, every mortgage lender is going to encourage you to pay down your credit card bills, get those balances low. I don't mean just low, I mean get those balances low because that is going to be more attractive and it's going to raise your credit score because the more credit that you have available, not that you use, the more credit that you have available, the less risky you're going to appear to those lenders that you're communicating with. Don't charge your credit cards to the max. Now, this might sound like common sense, but we're going to ask that you pay down your credit card as much as possible. Don't charge it to the max. Just because they raised your credit score to your credit limit to $10,000 on your new credit card does not mean that you have to charge it up to $10,000. We do want you paying down those amounts, and that will help you in improving your credit score. When you have a credit difficulty or you overcome some issues, the advice that I've received from all of my personal lenders and my business affiliates is to typically wait 12 months before applying for a mortgage. Anything that is done or has happened on your credit report or in your credit history is going to weigh less heavily the longer the time period was ago. So something that happened 12 months ago is going to weigh differently than something that happened 12 hours or 12 days or even 4 months. So typically wait 12 months if you've had any credit challenges before applying for a loan. It will greatly increase your opportunity or the chance that you get approved for a loan and having a higher credit score. Don't order items. Now, here's the challenge. I know we're excited about the home buying process. Don't order items for your new home on credit. Do not, because why? We are in the process of paying down those balances on our credit cards through this journey that we're going through. So find a way to either wait and do without or find additional sources for income that you could use, maybe coming out of your savings a little bit to purchase those items for the new home. Don't open any new credit card accounts. That is an obvious one. And then shop for mortgage rates all at once. So if you're working with a mortgage broker or a lender, even start asking questions saying, hey, is this the best rate that you can give me? Are there other rates that I can get? Maybe a mortgage broker should be the route that you go. If you're going to work with a direct lender, maybe you will have the conversation with multiple lenders to ask what the rates are. And a little bit later in a subsequent video, we'll talk about that challenge or that fear that we have about our credit being pulled too many times and having a drastic negative impact on us. That's not always the case. And then the next thing I'm going to encourage you to do is to avoid finance companies. Now, I know there are a lot of consolidation finance companies, but what we found is that avoiding finance companies is going to be a very big deal, and it will aid you in all that you do to help you improve your credit. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you guys found this information valuable, and if you did, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so that when things come on, you get relevant, accurate information immediately. Until the next time I see you or you see me, don't be average, be world renowned. Take care. Peace.